Hi guys!
Hello everybody!
Welcome to Original Gamers UK.
Indeed.
Today we are doing our PSP collection.
Yeah.
Which is mine is
a drug from the 80s, made you super strong. Yeah.
Super
we're gonna jack up later on. Yeah.
Mine is basically 70% imports.
It is.
And yours is 70% exports.
No, mine's 70% Doncaster.
Yeah.
Yours 70% Japan.
That's very true. So should we just start off with a game that we both have?
I think let's start off with my unboxed ones. So obviously these are ones that I had when I was a wee nipper.
Yes.
You know, only this tall. I don't know what I was going to say next, but made me laugh. Right, so a lot of these obviously are unboxed because moved many times since, and I've just lost the boxes. Mercury Meltdown, which I think I got with the PSP.
So release.
I'm fairly sure this was a release game. How can I compare it? Like Super Monkey Ball, but only puzzles and without the charm.
Equal shit.
Kind of, but to be fair, the puzzles actually were fairly interesting. So you'd obviously be like genuinely, you were like a glob of mercury. Okay. That's what you played at. I know it sounds mental.
Okay.
You were a glob of mercury, and the puzzles like included changing colour, changing density to get through like certain gates that would measure the colour or the density.
So, kind of like it has components of Loco Roco. You ever played that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously that like the map would be difficult as well. I think you could move. Either you could move. I think you could move the map and yourself. To be honest, I haven't played it for so long, I can't remember. It's actually fairly decent. Transformers the game.
Skip.
To be honest, I don't think that's not what I bought.
It's one you stole.
Tenchu Time of the Assassins, which...
That's Sega?
It is Sega. As far as I remember, it's actually really bad.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember it being much fun. Yeah, and obviously we're seeing the cases are fucked. Field Commander, which
now you're saying that
I do think this game is meant to be like one of the better ones on the console.
So is it a strategy game?
Yes, like Command and Conqueror meets Fire Emblem, you know, that kind of style. I mean, to be fair, there are many games in this style.
But I might have to give it a go.
Yes, if it works, because I've not tried this for years. And then Wipeout Pure, which was excellent. It was actually, I enjoyed it so much, I taped up the cartridge. I don't know if you can see it, but there's plenty of tape to hold it together. I say these were so susceptible to breakages, these cartridges.
Oh, yeah.
If I remember rightly, there's a demo on this for something. Or there's a demo on one of these. I also had the golf game that came out for PSP. That was another release game. Everybody Golf?
Yeah, the one that had like kind of, was it cartoony graphics?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they released it on the PS4, like Everybody Golf 2, I think.
Yeah.
It was either on this or on this. I'm sure there's a demo for another game. I can't remember what it was, but it was excellent. But yeah, there's all my...
And then should we show if you didn't see our Doncaster pickups, Simon got this PSP at Doncaster for £30 with the case, with a memory card.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about the memory card.
Yeah, so...
to be honest, that did save my balls, because trying to get one, it's not the easiest thing.
So, really good price, and you can get cheaper, but for the
quality of this one.
Yeah, quality.
It is very, very good.
So we'll go on to one that we both have, and I think it's one of only like 3 games that I kind of got. It's not Japanese, believe it or not, and that is Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max.
Absolutely. Actually, what a great game this is.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it includes, is it like, how many new characters? I think it's 4 new characters or something?
I'm guessing
there's 37 in it.
37 characters.
It's mental. So I'm fairly sure the original Alpha 3 only had like 25 or something.
It has there's a bit more to the one-player element. It's a
hero
creation system.
If you open up the main menu on this game, there's about, I think it's like 6 rows deep by 3 rows wide. So you've got, I think 24 or like 18 different modes. It's like, I think there's dramatic battle. There's like a 3-on-1 where you can.
Yes.
I think you're the 3 against a 1. I'm fairly sure there's a survival. I think on this you can the hero creation, which I think basically means you can just like make all the colours. Very similar to what was in Cross Tekken.
Basically, and it's the opposite of what Street Fighter 5 had when that came out. Really, it had content.
Got him. Right, should we do some? Should I do it?
Go for it. Yeah.
Right, I'll do 2 games. Now, one of these I did have. but got lost somewhere. My guess is I played this game a lot. My guess is it just broke.
Yeah.
Broke to the point where, if I remember rightly, I think this one, the case broke to the point where all I had was the disc. And I think that this was a point where I didn't even know you could buy the replacement cases, so I think I was like, yeah, it's fucked. There's nothing I can do. And that is Untold Legends. Brotherhood of the Blade. Because I knew the subtitle.
So be fearsome as foursome. Be fearsome as a foursome.
It was very sexual.
It sounds
But yeah, this is like a roguelike dungeon crawler. And to like the 13, 14-year-old me, just coming off Pokemon. I wasn't that bad as a kid. I spent all my time indoors. I never played sports.
Don't open the cannon.
Yeah, I just come off Pokemon. I hadn't showered for years. And to be fair, I hadn't really played many roguelites before this.
Yes.
Obviously, I played Metroid, but obviously you could argue it's kind of similar. Mm-hmm. You know, the idea of kind of going through a map and then having to retrace your steps again and again, but obviously there's not the randomised loot,
Which you love.
which is basically why I love this game. But then I also got the Warrior's Code. Untold Legends, the Warrior's Code. Now, I don't know if they've changed anything. I don't know if it's the same idea.
Yeah.
So that one to me is, of all these games, that one is the most that I just don't know anything about.
But how much?
This literally could be a rhythm game.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well, I recently
I would know if it was.
I recently found out that one of the games I bought that I thought was a rhythm game wasn't a rhythm game. So.
But yeah. All I can say though is that if you like your games to be addictive, then Untold Legends: Brotherhood of the Blade is an excellent choice. It just really is. It just grabbed me by the knackers. Yeah. Squeeze some tear.
Right, I shall go for next. Tales of the World Radiant Mythology. What can I say about
doesn't
this?
like a good
Tales of. Now, this is a Tales of spin-off title. It's not a main title.
Yeah. And being on the PSP, don't expect like a 3D world or anything.
No, I can't. If I'm honest, I can't really remember much about this at all, and I feel like I put in about 7-8 hours into it. And I'm noticing a common theme here.
Yeah.
That I think all my cartridges are at my brother's house.
Isn't it in there either?
That isn't there either. So
Yeah, Aiden's lying. All Aiden does is he just goes online and buys the cases.
buys boxes. Clearly.
Yeah. If I remember rightly, you start off being born at the foot of the World Tree. And a little like flying creature comes towards you and tells you like you are the chosen one. And
that sounds very.
it's him. He's
yeah.
He finds you.
Yeah.
And if I remember rightly, you then go to a town, and the town is laid out quite odd. Like I'm fairly sure it's on like a 2D plane. Like you only see it from the front, and then you get to pick like different spots in the town, and you know like inn, pawn shop, brothel. It's rated 18, isn't it?
Yeah. What kind of place is this?
But yeah, I think combat-wise, I think it is fairly decent. I do think it's more of the modern style compared to something like Destiny. Or Fantasia, so it's not more. I don't think it's on like a 2D plane. I'm fairly sure this one is one of the first 3D ones. I think.
Yes.
Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure.
And you can also get help from characters from previous games, such as Tales of the Abyss, like Luke and Tyr.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, Luke's quite a cool character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, shall I do one?
Yes.
I'll do one of my favourite games.
And now,
arguably like one of the best
game
games
I
on the
also
console.
used to have, and I don't know where it is now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Tekken Dark Resurrection.
My favourite Tekken.
This I don't know what it was with this game, but apart from Tekken 3, this is the one that I spent the most time on after Tekken 3.
Yeah. Look at the artwork on the inside as well. That's sick.
If I'm fairly sure, this had a dojo mode, and the dojo mode
Sounds right. Yeah.
was you went from dojo to dojo, and then you increased your level. So you became like 7th Kyu, and then you went up, then like 9th Dan, first Dan, Master, and Ultimate Master. I'm fairly sure it was in 5 and Tekken Tag 2 and 7 and all that. Actually, I'm not sure it was in 7. I'm fairly sure it was in 6 though.
Yeah.
That was what made this game the best for me. Was feeling like the same feeling that you get playing online.
Yes.
But without the stress.
Yes.
And that's, to be honest, is
so
what
much
I
to do.
loved. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat X did that really well.
Yes.
So much content. That's kind of
And I remember finding Dragunov. He was my favourite.
Which is
He's on the back, with Lily. Yeah, and Kazuya. Those were my main two, was Kazuya and Dragunov, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I just stuck to Harrowing as normal.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, that describes you well.
I don't know how to play it.
to be fair, I still don't. All I remember was like back two, which I think was Triangle, with Dragunov was really good. I think it was like a low that was really quick on startup.
Right.
So at the beginning of the match, I would just mash back two, and I think you could go like neutral 3, and then you could like start a combo from that. And I'm fairly sure the end it was like a push away.
Sounds like a PhD.
Yeah, a back 2 to 3. Yeah, simple, mate.
Dissertation done. I'm praying this has got the
Oh! He's got it. He's bloody well got it.
Because it's probably the best game I've got on PSP, and that is Tales of Eternia.
Now, is this, because I don't know, is this a standalone game?
Yes.
So this wasn't a re-release from PS2 or?
So do you mean like it's a main title?
Yeah.
It's a main title. I feel like it's a remastered version of a game that was originally released in Japan.
Okay. Cool.
On, I'm gonna. Yeah.
we don't want to risk it, do we? Yeah, we're not going to say.
But yeah, so
I'm very sure this goes for quite a bit of money now. You know.
I think so. Yeah.
I think this goes for a decent amount. Yeah.
And you will start to notice a theme soon that had a theme that game. And then there's
actually, to be fair, there's actually quite. There's only 3 series we've got left, and there's quite a few games.
Yeah, let's just quickly show. Okay, yeah. Let's quickly show. We've got that many games left, and only 3 series to cover.
Yeah, which is
that's quite scary.
Which is fucked. Right, I think you should do.
Should I just do all mine and then all yours?
No, I think let's do.
Just one more.
Let's just do one game. But how many copies you've got of that one game?
I'm just checking. Oh, because there's also.
Yes, yeah. So I just think do one game that you've got copies of, and then we'll just go through them.
Okay. so Japan.
Let's get to the story. Yeah.
Japan, is obviously a place that has many JRPGs, RPGs, and games for really affordable prices.
And also, because the idea of the second-hand market in Japan is that you treat your objects well enough, and then you sell them when you don't want them.
Yeah.
So whenever you're looking for second-hand goods in Japan, the quality of them is usually very high.
And I feel like we got 3 of these at one place, which was like it was like a bookstore, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure it was such an odd place. I felt like the first level was like electronics, and then we're like, okay, there's gonna be games somewhere. We'll keep going up. And it was quite a sparse store. There wasn't many people in.
No.
And all the shelves were quite far apart. It really felt like we were just going into like a really small shop, but it was just quite big overall in size. Very, very weird. They also had some pre-owned books, remember, as well.
Yes,
they've got the Kingdom Hearts book.
Kingdom Hearts book that literally cost me like 80p.
And that's where we got some of these as well.
Yeah, so we've got Tales of Fantasia.
But that's the
this is gonna be spot the difference.
Yeah.
So it's Tales of Fantasia.
But this actually is pretty cool because I think this is the 15th anniversary one.
Yeah, 15th anniversary, and it's got an outer sleeve to it.
Have you even ever opened this?
No.
I don't think you had either.
I genuinely haven't.
Yeah.
This cost me, I think, about.
I'm pretty sure that was the most expensive of all of them. That was like £1.50, I think. It really wasn't. Yeah, it really wasn't very expensive.
And then this is just Tales of Fantasia, not the 15th anniversary version. So just.
And wasn't that literally like 30p?
It
wasn't it mental cheap?
Yeah, less than literally like a bottle of water from a vending machine. And
also, I think her knees always look like tits. Have you ever noticed that?
No, genuinely, just you. But I kind of see what you mean. Yeah.
Massive bangers. Right. That's Fantasia.
And then I also got Tales of Fantasia X.
Is that the sequel then?
I have no clue.
Because
yet again, it was dirt cheap.
Yeah, it really was dirt cheap. Yeah. I love that in big bold letters for Japan only.
Yeah.
You guys should. And then you just get the same one again.
And then basically the same one, except it's not the platinum version of it.
Yeah. But I think I do really prefer the non-platinum.
But it was so funny because when I went to the desk, the cashier, he was like,
see?
See? And I was like, it's fine. I was like, I'm a collector, and I was like saying like, box, not a box. And he was like, hi.
Okay, whatever, mate. Basically, that's what he meant. Just get it out.
Yeah. So Tales of Fantasia and Tales of Fantasia X.
Yep. Right. I shall do these two together. I got these recently at Doncaster Game Market, and that is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker and Portable Ops.
Peace Walker is an incredible Metal Gear game.
After playing 5, I was like, I'm going to play Peace Walker. So I will actually play this one.
Which is the prequel to
Ground Zeroes.
Ground Zeroes, yes.
Yeah. And then Portable Ops, which I know not much about, to be honest. I don't really know where it sits in the timeline. Oh, I think it says following the events of Snake Eater.
So does it go Snake Eater, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes, 5,
and then
1. Well, and then maybe in the intent, maybe they've really.
Where does 2 go then?
I think quite towards the end.
Well, because 4 is the end.
4 is the very end,
and 3 is the very start. Isn't it?
Yeah, and I feel
we all know that.
Yeah, and I feel like Metal Gear Solid 2 is either has one after it before 4, or is the one next to 4.
But obviously, but Portable Ops is in there somewhere as well.
Yeah.
Again, so I know how Peace Walker plays, because I've actually seen a bit of that, but I don't really know how Portable Ops plays.
No.
I do think this one came out first, I think.
Because we can't figure out if this is the card game or if that's acid.
That's acid.
That's acid.
Which I purposely didn't get acid, because I had acid previously, and I really didn't like it.
No, yeah.
It was very confusing.
But you may get it for collection purposes only if it's like the right price.
So there's an acid too as well. Because it didn't go to the point where it was like draw a card to move. So it was randomised for how far you could move. I was like, well, I'm fucked. Like if I get like a 2-step here, and the enemy is like I'm trying to walk away, and he gets. Cause I think the enemy were on like a step move as well. If they get a high enough one, it's just random.
Yeah,
it's random whether I actually get away.
So it's not like kind of Chain of Memories for Kingdom Hearts.
No.
You actually have a bit more say of what's in your deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Tales of.
Yep.
And this is
there's a link.
Tales of the Heroes Twin Brave.
Now when I believe this was in like this was in not Kotobukiya, this was in the big store. Yodobashi. If I'm right, this was in like a big like crate in like the aisle of the store.
Yes.
And I think we were walking past, and I don't think we'd seen this one at all. And then I pointed it out, and you were like, "Yeah,
yeah." And at the time,
I'll grab this one.
I remember seeing. It was definitely something Twin Brave, and I know that on eBay before we'd gone, I was looking at Tales of games that were exclusive to Japan and what. Yeah. But I remember seeing one of these was like a silly amount of money. Now since then it's gone down dramatically.
Yeah, people have imported it. And stuff,
But yeah, so you can kind of see it like on there. It's got like Flynn, Lloyd, Mila, Jude.
I think this was released after Exilia, wasn't it?
Yes.
And they did like a crossover, which is where this comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Obviously, can't really play it, but that one does look good. Right, now I have 3 from the same series, but I'll do these separately, I think. Let's go for this one first. So, baby.
So I'm so jealous of these games.
So we have Dissidia. Not 012. I would like to get 012, but I think it's America only, I think.
Okay.
So it will be a bit more difficult to find. But I have played this before. I didn't own it, but I have played it before. It just is really good.
So it got a reversible sleeve?
I think it has, yeah. I don't think I'd actually noticed. Yeah.
So very rough.
Isn't it just the same sleeve though? I don't know.
That actually does look very... Yeah, so is that tied at the top right? Oh, no, it's
different.
It's different.
Of course, it one's white.
No, but I was
evil. One's the goodies on
Maybe
one
we should show
side.
this.
Yeah, so one side is the goodies on the white, and then one side is the baddies. Yeah, but yeah, I have played this. It's really, really good. If you like your kind of arena fighting games, it's right down your alley.
Yeah.
And obviously recently we got
Dissidia Final Fantasy NT.
Yes, we did, which we really enjoyed. There wasn't enough to do on it, to be frank.
No,
there wasn't enough to do on
no.
it. But really, really fun. Really, really good.
Yeah, and for like the week we played in it, we loved it.
Yes.
We loved it. Yeah, so I'm looking at this one. I'm pretty sure this was like 20p. Maybe not even that.
Yeah.
This is Tales of the World of Radiant Mythology. I mean, it's got that bad that just because. I mean, just because of the fans.
Different artwork, isn't it? Is it?
Very, very, very slight. The fact that this one's got a plain white background and a bit of colour.
That one matters. That actually matters now.
The back's quite
yeah, that's quite different.
But yeah, as I say,
Yeah,
like,
it really
I
was.
only got
it
it
was
because
collection.
collection purposes.
Yeah.
As we cannot emphasize enough, these were dirt cheap.
Yeah, literally. I think all your Japanese Tales of games, might, not that they're worth this much, but you paid probably less than £3 for all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything you're seeing here, yeah, less than, well, for the Tales of, yeah.
Right, I will leave my favourite to last, so I'll do this one next. Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. Yeah, this game is meant to be excellente.
Yes.
This was on, was it PS1 first?
Final Fantasy Tactics is on PS1.
Yes, and I think this is a re-release of that.
And
And then it's got the remastered undertitle.
And there's also Tactics A2, I believe, on DS. I don't know
Yes.
where. I don't know, like, you know, what.
Oh, they're all the
this-
same game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this has recruit legendary characters from Final Fantasy 12. So I'm guessing that's what War of the Lions added, was characters from 12. Haven't actually played on it, but I know this will be excellent. I think there's a way, you know, of actually connecting your PSP to a PS3. I think actually that might be the best way to actually play it, possibly, would be to actually do that.
What?
I don't know how you do it. Also, there's cool art cards as well inside these. I don't know if they're randomised, because it does say, where does it say it? Somewhere about having, oh yeah, free art card inside right in the front. So I don't know if, like...
It says it somewhere.
Also, colour manual. You don't get that
Very
all the time.
nice.
Yes, I don't actually know if they're randomised or if they're just the same ones. But yeah, very, very cool.
And my last one, yet again, another import, and another Tales of game, and that is Tales of Destiny 2.
Now, this was on PS2, wasn't it, first?
Yes.
Yes,
But
yeah.
only in Japan.
Yeah.
And Tales of Destiny.
And South Korea.
And Tales of Destiny, the original one, you can also get on PS1 in America.
Okay.
But it's very expensive. It's one of like the prized Tales of games that I don't have. It's one of the
Yeah.
only main title.
Mainly because PS1 games for you, it's not really a collection that you've started yet, really.
Actually, I'm going to go out on a whim and say it's the only main series Tales of game that I do not own. It's Tales of Destiny. Yeah, I own every other one.
That must hurt deep down in your
Yeah,
pants.
let's move on.
Yeah, I don't really know actually how Destiny plays at all, but all I know is people say this is up there with one of the best. I think, well, I don't know about the sequel.
Yeah.
But don't they say Tales of Destiny is best story? A lot of people put that as best story and best game.
And I also think, don't quote me for sure, but I feel like Destiny 2 is called something different
In America.
Oh,
Okay. To be honest, I don't know much about Destiny at all.
So that was all my PSP games.
Yes. Right, and now for the last one,
The greatest game left.
which is Crisis Core.
And your favourite game?
Yes, I mean, it's getting more awkward to say what is my favourite game, but without doubt, this definitely has a fight for being my favourite game.
Ever. Not on the PSP.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, I did honestly. I've played this game way too much.
Well, if you're saying there's a way of getting this on the PS3, I would love to play that game.
Yeah, all I know is I think you can connect you. I don't know if it's like using the PSP as like an extra controller. I'm not quite sure how it works.
Let us know.
But yeah, this game is just excellent. The combat in it is really cool. It's just I can't.
Did you say
wax
there's
lyrical
like
enough.
not like a gambit mechanic, or like you say
There's like a roulette.
Roulette.
Yeah, there's a roulette in the top right corner, and it comes up with different characters' faces. And throughout the fight, as you're fighting, you'll get like extra boons. So if you get like 3 Sephiroths, that's like I think you get Meteor Rain or something. Don't quote me, but I think you get like special moves.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure if you get 3 Aeriths, you get a heal.
Heal. Yeah.
And then if you get like 3 random ones, like you might get like an attack boost. Or there's one, because you obviously got like magic moves. There's one that like allows unlimited magic uses. That's the best one. Like that's one way. That's the one where you can just cheese the game because you just spam magic. But yeah, really good game, and some of the best cutscenes in a Final Fantasy were on this. They're excellent. Yeah, very good. Oh, and side quests out the asshole. Ooh. Honestly, there is so much to do in this game. Yeah, so good. I mean, this for me was like a 200-hour plus game. It's mental for a PSP game.
It definitely held your #1 spot, kind of without question, for a long time.
Yeah,
for a long time. And it still is
like there and thereabouts.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So yeah, guys. So that was PSP collections. I think you could definitely say that across the two collection's a lot of unique stuff.
Yeah, and so it's definitely a cherry pick collection. Like
Yes.
there's not much shovelware. Yeah.
No.
Apart from maybe Untold Legends, the Warrior's Code, because I'd say that genuinely could be a piece of shit, and we wouldn't have any idea. Yeah.
But guys, let us know what you've got in your collection, what games you think we're missing. Oh, I did used to have Sega Mega Drive's collection.
Yeah, we both had that.
So we both have had that.
Yeah.
Again, don't know where it's gone. I need to get in contact with my brother who seems to have.
Yeah, got a few of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we shall see you again soon.